Peace. SWYU. Y'all know I don't generally come on. I don't come on Thursdays like that. I had an epiphany. I had a little epiphany. So, you know what? Do a little PSA. Still free. Do a little PSA. We had VC Route. You know, just what I see that just in terms of Mr. 120, what's the deal? Really just myself. You know, everybody can choose to, you know, deal, you know, socialize how they want to socialize. But for me, yo, listen, I gotta talk to YouTube about that. You the second person that told me you saw an ad for Pig when you was coming on the line. I mean, YouTube, right? You know, listen. Stop wasting these advertisers' money. You know, you're supposed to have a system down there where you tracking everything. You know, Allah is in the you know, that is in the name of the channel. You know what I'm saying? You know, Allah is one of the, you know, Darkim Be Allah is one of the top search terms that bring people to my videos. And the other people scamming. You got people scamming for the masjid. Like, look, YouTube, what's going on with the ethics department down here? I need somebody to check the algorithms. So, you know, they can tell y'all that this is not the right demographic for ham sandwiches. Don Bishop. Yeah, I don't know what's the deal. They've been like that's the ad that I see the most when I look at them. Is the one for where they try to convert a church into a mosque. Yeah, I don't know about that, YouTube. You gotta think I gotta do some adjustments. I gotta make some adjustments to the algorithm there. Unless y'all got some kind of practical jokers down there. The Dean Center ad. Yeah, y'all gotta check that out. Like y'all monetize the videos. You say you analyze it for, what kind of content that I have. To make sure I'm following the guidelines. So when you monitor that, you gotta kind of see. Yeah, I'm saying us having Allah, I can see that bringing the commercials for the mass for the masjid, but not the ham sandwiches. Yeah, I see them over there too. It could be the people too, though, because sometimes when you take out ads, you could direct the ad a particular kind of way. Like, you don't necessarily say, uh, the Random Jews channel, but it'll have a whole bunch of parameters. Like, do it say Allah, do it say Mecca, it'll have all these catch terms that, like, uh, formulate the demographic that your commercials go out to. You right about that? It says Christ and Allah. Who knows? But yeah, though, my epiphany that I had is that I got to circle the wagons and close the books, man. No more, no new cats right now. They just new people. This is the deal. I beat. We was we was just talking about the different ads. Encyclopedia Brown. I was watching your. I don't know if it was the one they was talking about the other day. I was watching the debate that you was having with Jabari over symbolism and literalism, or whatever, however y'all worded it. And I was thinking the whole time, what would have focused that conversation is if you would have mentioned communion. Because Christians know that communion is symbolic, but they believe that what's behind it is true. They believe that the Last Supper is true, and they really believe that taking that communion got something with them getting into heaven. Even though we can prove that they know that communion, when they go to church, is symbolic. Like, if you were to ask them, to explain that phenomenon, in light of him just, he just continued to point out that these are ceremonies, but it's like, yeah, it's a lot of ceremonies that people really believe what's behind it. But yeah, that was I watched the whole thing. But yeah, either way though, you know, getting back to my epiphany that I had from different people uh, coming around, right? And see, it's like I said, God, I don't like uh, I don't like people that look at the knowledge as entirely academic. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you're just talking about just entirely academic, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if a situation happens, you know more things about the situation. You know, you can analyze the situation or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But there's no real action. And see, that's a uh, that's a pitfall, right? Is that, you know, something happened and then we break the situation down of how that occurred and, you know, what was all the, you know, moving parts that played a part in that happening, right? But then there really was no solution. See, it's a lot of people, you know, and the internet lends itself to that. That's like, you know, they you know, they good at enumerating problems and enumerating facts. And sometimes they even speak on solutions, but they not real problem solvers. Meaning, I'm talking about the actual, when you get to the wisdom and the culture. It's like, yeah, you know and understand all this and all that. But see, there's certain people that you gotta wonder what they learning for. Like, you know, what is the actual science? I'm saying, like, you know, since you had the knowledge, right? First of all, you know, if you're just getting the knowledge, then the first question is, what difference this made in your life? You still the same, you know what I mean, mindset, man. You still, then you might as well go ahead and fall victim. Because you can't use it. But after you have the knowledge for a certain amount of time, you gotta ask yourself, what change has been made in the world since you had the knowledge? If you can't answer that, you might as well fall victim, because we can't use you. Even to make the devil, people have to be qualified and disqualified. People have to be strong, healthy, and good breeders. If not, they were sent back. So if people gotta be qualified to be the devil, why we got so many funny cats around us? So you gotta circle the wagons. I'm starting to see it now, right now, they see, look, I just want to see your work. I don't want to hear from you. Because when things is right and exact, you ain't got to talk. You ain't got to explain. That only comes in when things is not right but things is not exact. You see, sometimes, like I said, you gotta look like, alright, what's the change that's been made? What's the progress that's being made? Right? Now, you gotta examine. You gotta examine inside and out. And once you examine everything on the outside, right, and the problem ain't there, then you gotta do the hard part. You gotta look on the inside. And see, sometimes that take harsh reality. People say, yo, why is God so harsh? Because it takes harsh reality. For what it is that we really gotta do. I mean, I enjoy the deep conversation. Pass a little trivia back and forth, whatever, we could do that. But we got an actual situation in the environment that we in, where, as individuals, there's risk. You know what I'm saying? But then as all of us as a people, there's risk. In terms of, where we going and what's happening. Because see, if you can't write your own history, and predict your own history, right? And your mind is weak, then what happens is other people got history that they write. And see, in order for them to be successful, they need pawns. And see, if you don't have your own plan, right, you ain't writing your own history, you end up being a pawn in somebody else's history. They write you right into a role. So see, that's what's happening right now. Yeah, like I said yesterday, we the 5% on the poor part of the planet Earth. Now, one way to look at that, you got the 5% part, which is universal. This is mental. And then you got this poor part of the planet Earth, which is talking about specifically right here where we at and what we got to do to survive and thrive in this environment. The two can come unbalanced. I mean, it could, but it's just that's going to, the equality is not right and exact, so whatever's born is not going to be born alive. See, if you just go down there and you just work, then you was just a slave. If you just stand on the corner and just drop signs, then you was just a wino. But you can't let, you don't want one side to overshadow the other side, as a risk and also as what you're doing. Meaning, different brothers is known different, I'm talking about from the people. Not just to say, me as another 5% of how I see. I'm talking about the people, the 7 billion people. So see, I'm good. I see, individual, look, I got stuff from, I'm busy. In terms of, actually, I got things what I'm doing. In fact, I don't know if you're still in here, Encyclopedia Brown, but if you're still there, I need you to roll with me in the summertime, uh, probably around the end of June, maybe early July. We're going to take the boxing class down to Seneca Village. I thought about you because we got a lot of African kids in the class now. And so I was like, yeah, we're gonna get Encyclopedia Brown to come down. And listen, and make sure by the time they reach the age, they know what time it is over here. You know what I'm saying? But just saying that's really what we gotta do. You're wasting your time trying to be smarter than me. I know. But look, I'm good at bragging. You're wasting your time trying to be smarter than me. You gotta go out there and be God to the people. That's one of the reasons why you gotta say people come on here and talk all type of shit about me, because you can only sound foolish. Because everybody know me, everybody see me, everybody know how I get down. The living already know whether you lied or not. People don't make the sun come out and make it shine. And see, a lot of people, like I said, they want to be down with that. Nah. Books is closed. Because see, there's things, anything that you excel at in the knowledge, when you look back, those are characteristics you already had as an 85. Like it wasn't like, I was, you know, a dunce in the 85 world, and then I jumped into this world, and all of a sudden my IQ just raised by no points. I always was a person like that. Like, if, like back in the days, when we used to make our own toys and shit, you know what I'm saying? People want to make a go-kart, right? We should make, we should find all type of shopping cart wheels, whatever, and make our own go-karts and shit. Live on the hill and shit, ride that motherfucker there. I was somebody that they'd come and get, like, yo, we, you know what I'm saying, we got this shit, but the shit ain't working right. And I used to have the key, like, alright, yeah, nah, it's because the way you put the wheel right there, yeah, you got the shit nailed to the thing, how it's gonna roll. When you get the mathematics, when you get the knowledge, it's only going to enhance that. is going to make you better or worse at who you already are and what that means to the world. But it's not going to make you a better person or a worse person. See, a lot of things that, people think the knowledge is designed to do is not. Like my good buddy, my good buddy, Mr. M. Lola, who likes to say, how many neuroscientists has a law school produced? Do you go down to the law school? Do you go down to Harvard Law School and ask them how many neuroscientists they produce? No, because that's not what that school is for. You don't go to a martial arts school and ask them that. These are all people that have missed the point. And they may be learning, but they don't know what we're dealing with. And that's been my new way of telling them. That's been my new way of telling them apart from the true and living, G. They big head scientists over there with their other ideas to how they gonna adjust the society. That's why I don't want them around me. Cause who's that? So no more new friends, I'm telling you. When the show and prove come, I'm warning everybody. If I don't know you, and you say peace to me, I'm going to ask you if you was one of the people that was talking all crazy. And if that was you, listen, if you've been offended, keep it moving. I don't want to talk it out. I don't want nothing. Stay away from me. And I'll stay away from you. Because like I said, I got work to do. And see, that's a whole other ball of wax. Well, I don't need nobody who, you a sideline observer. You're a sideline observer. You don't have a jersey on. Nah, you can't be talking. You need to watch what you're saying, because knowledge comes before wisdom. And see, if you got to explain the knowledge after you said something, then that's not wisdom. And you're not going to born no understanding like that. So everybody who want to talk out of emotion, so be it. Everybody that want to be around them, so be it. But none of that has nothing to do with the work. Like the actual, I'm saying, like, in the course of a day, like y'all ain't building with me. Y'all ain't even saying that. Like, don't think, I'm living this out because I watched those videos. Y'all gotta go build out there. Not try to be the genius of the world. Of course, man.